If you're a parent and more importantly, a father, sit with me for a moment because we're going to begin healing the father wound that exists for so many of my clients. Ed Milet came up with a technique, a modality, a tactic, a tool, a practice, a routine, a habit, and a blueprint for engaging with his children in a way that is deeply impactful, affirming, loving, kind, validating, thoughtful, compassionate, empathetic, and magnanimous. And it goes like this. Let me tell you about you. I had the opportunity to see Ed Milet speak in Nashville in 2022 at the Arte Syndicate with Andy Frisella, Robert Greene, and Damon West, where Ed shares a story about dropping his daughter off at college. They spent the day together and had a really great day getting her settled for her first year in college. And as Ed was leaving, they said their goodbyes, but one thing was missing. As Ed stood by the car watching his daughter walk up the walkway to get to the main door of her dorm, he saw her look back a couple times. And when she made it to the door, she turns around and ran right back to her father and asked, "Aren't you going to tell me about me?" The women in the audience were tearful, and they said they didn't understand why they were listening to this story about Ed and his daughter, and it had such a deep impact on them in that moment. And the answer came from the audience. My father didn't have the presence to do that with me. Consequently, they look for this in their relationships and they can never quite find it. So if you're a father, tell your sons and your daughters, let me tell you about you, and then lead into their positive traits and characteristics to allow them to feel seen, heard, loved, and understood. You're strong. You're a leader. You have resilience, wisdom, tenacity, kindness, empathy. You're such a giver. You're a blessing. You're enough, and you always will be. This is the gift of masculine energy. This is what creates safety, and this is how we heal our epigenetic limitations. This is the love of a father, a simple phrase with the power to heal. Let me tell you about you. If you got value from this video, hit the plus sign and sign up for the newsletter.